So I did it. I got the G.I. Joe Arctic Rescue Vehicle. It's pretty much a snow sled. I was on the fence about getting this. It's one of those Super 7 kits, so you don't have the articulation you do with the real G.I. Joes, and it was a little expensive, but I decided to do it because I love the cartoon. I grew up watching the cartoon, and I just remember this like crazy old guy saving Snake Eyes, and you never see him again. But it was kind of a cool scene. It was a very cool like mini series in the cartoon, and so the fact that they made this a toy, I figured I had to get it. And so here's the box. It looks pretty awesome. The box blew me away. I'm like, you've got the two figures. You can see them right there. It's not just a photograph or anything. The cover art. I saw the actual artist posted his work on Facebook, and we got to see that. And then you can see the final here. And it's kind of neat how they cut out the dog's tail, so it kind of like feels real three-dimensional, like it's really coming at you. But it feels like, or it looks like one of the old boxes. Big G.I. Joe and the kind of explosion behind the old guy in his sled, him shooting his like laser thing, whatever that is that he uses to scare off the grizzly bear. But yeah, this looks great. The box looks great. And then it's cool. You get to, the two cards, which is neat. The Blind Woodsman and Snake Eyes, Commando. And he is a survivalist. The Blind Woodsman. Arctic areas of Northern Ireland. And it's got some cool shots from the, from the cartoon show, which is kind of neat. And they kind of give it that little effect like, I forget what it's called, like the kind of scan lines. So it feels like an old TV that was in like low res. It's really pretty cool. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. I'm pretty excited. Oh, I gotta get a knife. Yeah, I did not think about having to cut this open. So let's get this open. Oh wow, look at that. That's pretty sweet. So here are the figures. There's the Woodsman, Snake Eyes, and then his like crazy laser gun kind of thing. And then this is the radioactive container. I forget what kind of, it's got one of the elements that they need for the device. And then here is the little laser pistol kind of thing that Snake Eyes has. And the polar bear like knocks it out of his hand. And then the sled, and then you've got all the like cables or harnesses and stuff like that for the dogs. And they've got a bunch of identical dogs. Pretty cool. This is my first Super 7 figures, so I don't know what to really expect. I know they're it's in there good. They have less articulation. They're really nice looking. I have some other Super 7 figures. I think I've got some from Breaking Bad and maybe some like Aliens figures. And I also just recently got the Godzilla, like tiny Godzilla figure. Yeah, this is really neat. I love his beard. He's got those weird eyes because he's blind in the cartoon, if you remember. And so I guess that's like how they decided to depict him as being blind. Interesting. And then here is Snake Eyes. I think he glows in the dark. Yeah, and they're trying to do the cartoon accurate kind of look there. And I think he does glow in the dark. We'll try that out later. And then let's get one of the dogs out. Man, the way they package this stuff. Let me pull this out. Yes, there's the dog. You can see do his arms even move? Oh yeah, they do kind of. The front one feels really stiff. Maybe I'll have to kind of broke loose. His tail moves. Not a ton of articulation, but a little something. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these are neat. All right, I'm going to get these all hooked up, and then we'll take a look at it some more. All right, let's get the rest of this stuff out of here, and then we'll put this together. Let's see, this is the sled. Kind of cool, because that's where Snake gets to sit. Because he's suffering from radiation poisoning. It's kind of neat. And the old guy, the woodsman, can snap on there. Pretty cool, and he's got little handles, so he can like hold on and then shoot his laser rifle. I don't know what it is. I always thought it was like a cattle prod kind of thing or something, like some kind of modified cattle prod. I don't know. I was always like, why would a survivalist dude have a laser rifle or a laser gun or whatever? Maybe it was he's a cattle rancher or something. I like that you can do this with the arms, just like swing them around. It's kind of useful. Let's see, which hand? It's supposed to be that hand. Man, that is a big grip. I don't know if that's going to fit in there. Will it? Oh yeah, the hands are really flexible. It's not going to go past the trigger, but that works. You can see he's really having to stretch out his hand there. But that's good. It's cool that it's like flexible like that. And then the other hand I'll put onto the gripper thing. Like, I don't know what it is, just to hold on to. I guess so he doesn't like fall off. We might get snow tomorrow, so it'd be kind of cool to take this guy out in the snow. I wish I'd had this for the ski jump video we made. Could have like sent this guy down the slide off the jump. See what happened. All right, this is the container with the radioactive material. We'll just put that in Snake Eyes' lap. Again, in the cartoon, he drops it. Like the woodsman has to go back and retrieve it for him. So when Snake Eyes wakes up, he's like, "Here you go. I've cured you of radiation poisoning, and here's your container." And sends him on his way. It would have been cool if this guy like appeared, randomly or something. Maybe if he ended up being that guy in the cartoon, the Viper or something. Been kind of neat. All right, so there's the little pistol. Get that. We'll just throw it in there. It's kind of a cool little supply sled. And then let's get all these dogs out. So 6 dogs. This is a pretty big set. I was like not thinking the price point is that great, but I mean this box is huge. And you get like a bunch of little dogs. So let's say $10 a dog. That's probably not good. Like $5 a dog, so you got $30. $30 for your dogs, right? 5 times 6, $30. This guy dropped his rifle. And then maybe like $10 for each of these guys. What are they? They're $17, right? So let's say $25 for those. So you're looking at 55, and then the sled and all that other stuff. So I guess like 70 maybe isn't unreasonable in today's prices. I think that's what it is, like $70 or $80 for this, $75 something. All right. So we've got this harness, and it's got these things that I guess clip into the dog's back or something. Or just belly. Oh, and their bellies. Look at that. It goes underneath. So I need to take the dog. Let me look and see if there's a picture. There's no picture. Okay. All right, I guess you just do this. No directions? No assembly. Just go for it. It would have been awesome if this came with blueprints. I'm a little disappointed that Super 7 didn't do that, because they usually go that extra mile for the nostalgia stuff. Like, that's what it's all about. And having blueprints for the dog sled, the fact that they called it an Arctic rescue vehicle, I mean, it's pretty funny, you know, to call this a vehicle and not just a dog sled. So if they had given it, man, I might need to like do that, like boil these guys, or, you know, soak them a little bit before you start manipulating them, but I'll do that later. I just want to get them in here. But yeah, it would have been cool if they had blueprints for these, like for the sled. Oh, let's see. No stickers. This one's not wanting to go in. Guess it's good enough. All right. No, that's not good enough. Why is that last one not going in? This might be a thing. I have to drill that out or something just to get it to be big enough. All right, that's good. This is pretty cool. Look, they like hold on pretty good. That's, whoever figured out that mechanism did a really good job, because that could have been really like really flimsy and not much fun. And you always have the dogs kind of popping out of their harnesses. It's really simple too to get it set up. This I'm not excited about, so I push this one in here. Oh, maybe that'll have enough friction. Yeah, that's not gonna pop out. And then this one goes on this side, so it's not like a spring tension kind of thing holding it in place. There we go. All right, let's change angles. Yeah, so there it is. This is pretty cool. Look at that. You can like move it around. The dogs stay on, which is great. And the figures, you know, the old man's like holding on really good. He's not coming off. And Snake's in there pretty well. And what's cool is you could just throw other stuff in there, like a blanket, to hold him. And these dogs, you know, you can pose them a little bit. That one's, I haven't broken loose, but their heads and then their tail, it's kind of limited. But this would be awesome. If you're into like making dioramas and stuff like that in the snow, this is definitely something you want. This is just cool. I mean, on Christmas, I'm gonna put this up on the mantle, put a little Santa hat on our woodsman there. You know, maybe Santa hat on Snake Eyes as well. Oops. Don't lose pieces. You just bought this. Yeah, but this is pretty cool. Yeah, I like this guy. I think it would work with all the other, you know, 3 3/4 O-ring, 4-inch guys would fit in there too. So there's plenty of room. It's not like he just barely fits. Although, yeah, you might have to bend their knees and stuff. All right, that does not want to stay in his hands. Look at how it's like his hand is all stretched out. Yeah, maybe I might cut that down a little bit. We'll see. But I think his hand's like gummy enough to where like, yeah, you can like move it back into place. Maybe I'll keep it here, ready for attack. His head doesn't rotate. Snake Eyes, you can rotate his head. So it's cool. Yeah, but this thing's really neat. I am super psyched that I got it. Very happy with it. Don't think they could have done a better job. I mean, it really captures the what was in the cartoon, all that stuff. There's the image. Super cool. All right, yeah, so if you're thinking of getting this, you know, I'd say go for it. I hope this helped you inform your decision. If you're not into the retro stuff or the Super 7 stuff, I mean, you know, this will probably help you decide not to get it. But yeah, really awesome. Really dig it. Super 7 did a great job on this. So thanks for watching the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Yo, Joe.